In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on April 25th, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Colorado Rockies versus Philadelphia Phillies. The Colorado Rockies and the Philadelphia Phillies open a 3-game series on Monday night. The Rockies give the nod to Kyle Freeland, who is aiming for his first win. The Phillies will respond with veteran Kyle Gibson, who just pitched against the Rockies last week. The Rockies won 2 of 3 against the Phillies last week. Despite playing in the Sunday night baseball game, the Phillies are among the half of the league without a rest day on Monday. However, they do have the benefit of remaining home, while the Rockies travel in from Detroit. The Phillies also have another benefit. Colorado is putting Kyle Freeland, a lefty, on the mound. Philadelphia has a .921 OPS against lefties this season, by far the best in the league. Acquiring former Red Nick Castellanos certainly contributed to that success. The heart of the Phillies lineup is now one of the most feared in the league. Bryce Harper has been leading the team in RBI. Kyle Schwarber can go yard at any time, and JT Realmuto is as consistent as they come. The Rockies have CJ Cron and Connor Joe. As great as they've been this season, it's tough for just 2 hitters to keep up with the Phillies lineup. To make matters worse for Colorado, Philadelphia is sending Kyle Gibson to the mound. His first start of the season was stellar with 10 strikeouts, and his last outing was actually against the same Rockies team. He went a full 6 innings, allowed 3 earned runs on 6 hits for an average start by his standards. However, Colorado was able to come back after his exit and win that game. I know it matters about the results, but the baseball savant numbers provided by the starting pitchers tells me all that I need to know about this matchup. Kyle Freeland is struggling, and the fact this is the second time that these hitters will see the starters is a key thing. However, the Phillies have hit off bullpens this season as they lead the majors with a .840 OPS in the 7th inning or later, meaning no lead is safe. The combination of the Phillies' 5 sluggers should be enough offense for the team to click, and Kyle Gibson is a veteran pitcher who has pitched decently well in Citizens Bank Park since the trade last year. The Philadelphia Phillies have the better team overall. The Rockies won't be in the comfort of their mile-high air, and Gibson should be able to get the win to start this series. So the Philadelphia Phillies money line is our full game side pick. Kyle Freeland has allowed 12 runs in his 3 starts this season and has filed a subpar 4.26 career ERA against the Phillies. The Rockies have allowed 31 runs in their last 5 games overall. In addition, the Rockies' offense has been one of the best in the majors this season. They rank second in OPS and scored 16 runs in the 3-game series against the Phillies last week. Also, the always shaky Phillies bullpen ranks near the bottom of the big leagues in ERA. Even with 2 of the better pitchers for each team on the mound, these lineups are more than capable of putting up runs. Bryce Harper is still getting 100%. But he can still DH for the team. He is the leader of that lineup to drive in runs, and Freeland being a lefty will only enhance that ability. The Rockies are no slouches themselves. They are second in the league in team OPS and just put up 6 runs on the road yesterday. They'll also be in Philadelphia, which means Citizens Bank Park. It ranks at the number 1 ballpark for home runs and number 4 in overall runs. These 2 teams met just a week ago with 2 of the 3 games going over double digits. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Boston Red Sox versus Toronto Blue Jays. The Toronto Blue Jays play host to the Boston Red Sox on Monday night from the Rogers Center in the series opener. These 2 met just last week in Boston, with the Blue Jays taking 2 of 3 games and the series win. Last season, the Red Sox went 10-9 to take the season series between the 2. And this season is expected to be a close matchup again across the course of the season. The Blue Jays will certainly like their chances to pick up where they left off last week in Boston. but the Red Sox have the talent and experience to put up a fight. Boston is 5-2 in their last 7 games following a loss and is 2-5 in their last 7 Monday games. The under is 5-0-1 in Boston's last 6 games. Toronto is 4-0 in their last 4 games as a favorite and 5-1 in their last 6 Monday games. The under is 6-1 in Toronto's last 7 games. Boston is 2-6 in these two teams' last 8 head-to-head meetings. The under is 5-1 in these two teams' last 6 head-to-head meetings. The Toronto Blue Jays offense has been strong against right-handed pitching. Even though Nathan Eovaldi has pitched better than Jose Berrios, I expect the Blue Jays to have a good game against the Red Sox starter. For the season, Toronto has played the fourth most runs against righties, while posting the fifth best slugging percentage. Toronto has started the season playing very well, while Boston is on a bit of a skid. These two teams met last week at Fenway, with Toronto taking 2 of 3. The Blue Jays offense should be able to put runs up on Eovaldi, and Berrios will be good enough to hang on. So the Toronto Blue Jays money line is our full game side pick. The Toronto Blue Jays have had no problem generating power against right-handed pitching. On the other side, I expect the Red Sox to have an above-average scoring night versus Jose Berrios, who has had major problems giving up the long ball. Even though Boston has yet to find its home run, look for this chance with Berrios on the mound. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Mets versus St. Louis Cardinals. New York will try to get off to another strong start to a series when it travels to St. Louis on Monday night. The Mets have not lost a series so far this year and are coming off a win at Arizona over the weekend. St. Louis is coming off a series win at Cincinnati. This should be a very good series. Both New York and St. Louis are in first in their division and have a run differential higher than +20. This series opener should be the best pitching matchup of the series and is one with which the Mets have an advantage. Max Scherzer and Miles Mikolas are both off to great starts to the season. Scherzer is more battle-tested though, and has a good track record against his hometown team. He always brings a little extra against the Cardinals. In 3 starts against St. Louis in 2021, Scherzer was on the winning side in all 3 games as he went 2-0 with 26 strikeouts, allowing just 1 earned run over 18.1 innings pitched. The Cardinals' good start is largely due to beating up on bad teams. They split a 4-game series with Milwaukee, but otherwise St. Louis wins have come from Pittsburgh, Kansas City, Miami, and Cincinnati. There's no doubt that the Cardinals are taking care of business early on, but Scherzer and this solid Mets lineup will be a new test. The Mets have good series wins early on against the Phillies and Giants, both teams of which are expected to be contenders this year. Scherzer has been lights out this season, and he was lights out against the Cardinals last season, giving up no runs in 2 appearances against them. The Mets struggled against the Cardinals last season, going 2-5, but the Mets have been great on the road this season, going 6-3. Also, the Cardinals have not been great returning home after a road trip. They are 1-4 in their last 5 home games following a road trip of 7 or more days. The Mets hit much better against righties, .266 versus .220 against lefties, so I like their chances here. In what should be a great game and great series, the Mets are a little more battle-tested early on, so the New York Mets money line is our full game side pick. This is a great pitcher's duel between 2 of the best pitchers in the National League. Scherzer is unbeaten in a Mets uniform, and he didn't allow a single run against the Cardinals last season. Mikolas has been great this season too, allowing 0 runs in his last start. He has an ERA under 2, and he has the 3rd best bullpen in baseball behind him. The under is 7 to 3-1 in the Mets' last 11 games, with the total set at 7 to 8.5. Also, the under is 5-0 in the Cardinals' last 5 games versus a right-handed starter. Scherzer is showing no signs of slowing down at his age, while Mikolas has been dominant so far this year. St. Louis relies on timely hitting, as it has gone under the total in 6 straight games. Neither team is getting rest after wrapping up their weekend series, so I expect fatigue to be a factor in both lineups. The St. Louis Cardinals have had some offensive issues as of late, and now they're going up against Scherzer, who is getting more and more comfortable. Mikolas is also off to a fine start this season by allowing 13 hits and 3 runs in his first 15.1 innings. This has the makings of a pitcher's duel, so don't expect more than a handful of runs in this game. This is going to be around as low as you will see a total in baseball, especially with the designated hitter now in both leagues. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.